Good morning, pre-algebra. You have two slides that you need to do today, so you need to make sure that you're on slide 11 and slide 12. Today's slide 11 is going to start by asking you to create a scale, and this is asking about scales with maps. So for example, and this is a typo right here, for example, you might have something like 1 inch is 10 feet. Then what you're going to do is you're going to create and solve a word problem involving distance on a map versus its real distance. So you might want to go on to Google and find a map of, a city. And let's go into images. And I'm going to pull, let's see, Toronto looks kind of cool. Let's do that. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to pull this picture. I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to come and paste it. So I have my city in here, and this can be a city from a video game. It can be a real city. It can be a fake city. It doesn't really matter. Then what you're going to do is you're going to draw a line on it. And let's say we're going to look at this line that's right here. And we're going to say on this map is going to say that this distance is 7 inches. So if 1 inch equals 10 feet, how much distance is this in real life? So you're going to set up that proportion like we worked on yesterday. So we're going to do inches to feet. And then you're going to say, okay, well, 1 inch is 10 feet. And then we know that this right here is 7 inches. So we're going to put the variable right there because we don't know how many feet that equals. You might be able to figure it out. And then how do you solve for a proportion? You use cross multiplication. So 10 times 7 is 70. And then this is 1x. So you end up with 70 equals 1x. And if you're trying to get x by itself, you divide by 1, but 70 divided by 1 is just 70. So this distance is 7 inches or 70 feet. That's it. That's all you have to do in this one. The next slide is all about area and circumference of a circle. So first thing that you're going to want to remind yourself is the area and circumference formulas. And those formulas are area equals pi times r squared and circumference equals pi times your diameter. So we need to write a word problem involving a circle, give its radius and or diameter. Then we need to solve for both its area and circumference. So an example of this might be a pizza, because a pizza is kind of round, or a wheel on a bike, or a donut, anything that you can really think of. So I'm going to use the donut, and I'm going to say a donut has a radius of 2 inches. What is its area and circumference? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and solve for these. So the area, which is this formula right here, we're going to go in and say area equals pi, which is 3.14, times our radius, which is 2, squared. And 2 squared is 4, times pi, ends up being about 13.4, I think. I don't have a calculator on me right now, but if I put pi 3.14 times 4, it's going to get to be about right there. Their circumference, now we're going to use this formula. So I'm going to say, I'm going to get a different color here. Circumference equals, and this time we're going to do pi, which is still 3.14, times our diameter. Well, our diameter, remember, if our donut is like this and our radius is 2, our diameter goes all the way across. So our diameter is 4, which actually ends up being the same as this. So my circumference is also right around 13.4. The second thing that you have to do on this page is you need to find an examples of volume. So you need to draw and label one cylinder, and then you need to calculate its volume. Next thing that you're going to need to remember is that volume's formula is the base of your circle times the height of your cylinder. Keep getting the death spiral. Sorry, guys. So volume equals the base times the height. So I'm going to just use the shapes, and you've got the shapes in your slideshow as well. And I'm trying to get rid of this, sorry. So I'm going to use this circle. And actually I'm going to make kind of a circle that is sort of flat, like that. And then I'm going to copy and paste this circle because I need the exact same shape for my top. And then we have to connect the sides to make a cylinder. Then I need to label that maybe my height is 4 inches. And we need to also make either the radius or the diameter. But in order to find area, I need the radius, so I'm going to choose radius. And I'm going to make my radius be 3. So now I need to calculate this. So first thing I need to do is I need to find the area of this circle. So I have pi times 3 squared. 3 squared is 3 times 3, so that's 9 times pi. And 3.14 times 9 is right around 28, like 0.7, right around there. And this is inches cubed. And that's it. So today you're responsible for doing slide 11, which is a scale map. You can choose any map, a map from a video game, a map from an actual city. You can draw your own map if you'd like. You need to come up with some sort of scale for your map, enter real life, and then you are going to figure out some sort of distance from your real map or from your map to real life. Then you're going to do a circles page. So the first thing that you need to do is create a word problem that involves a circle. You're going to find the area and the circumference of this circle. Then you're going to draw a cylinder, and you need to show me what the radius, or I'm sorry, what the volume of the circle is. Remember, show your work, put things into Notability so you can draw on it like I did, or you can use the type feature like I did over here. Hope you guys have a good day. I'm going to go ahead and post this video into Schoology so you can watch it again if you have any questions.